Well, hopefully the CIA doesn't skull crush me with their ginormous thighs for talking about this, because this episode is going to get really dark. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I changed the name. Yeah, Vehegan. I'm not going to get used to hearing that. Way more used to Tactical, because I make really depressing music. Shameless plug-in. But we're going to put that to the side, and we're going to talk about MK Ultra, which, holy fuck, this is horrible. Like, I was listening to some really happy music while reading this because I didn't expect it to get this bad. It got that bad. It got very bad. So, strap yourself in because we're about to get into some shit that might get me erased off the face of the planet. To start off with MK Ultra, it was a secret program developed by, you guessed it, the fucking CIA. Again. I was just kidding, I love you. The reason they were doing this, though, was because they were looking to find a way to control people using drugs, one specifically known as long, sloppy dictatorship. So they were trying to take this long, sloppy dictatorship and use it against opposing enemies so that they could brainwash them and be under the control of the government. It was started by a CIA chemist known as Sidney Gottlieb Heisenberg. So they were testing long, sloppy dictatorships in hospitals, clinics, and prisons in America, Germany, Japan, and the Philippines. And this is when things really start going south because these people were borderline tortured psychologically and mentally from these testings. Like, LSD is already known to be like a super strong psychedelic drug. Imagine having so much in you that you don't know who you are. Like, at that point, it's like you don't even know how to know. You are nothing. Like, it sounds stupid, but like, these psychedelic drugs are fucking strong. Don't ask how I know. And throughout these testings, Stefan Kaiser, a journalist on the scene, gave some information that seems like it was ripped straight out of a satanic Bible. Let's read them. So Stefan Kaiser explained that first, you had to blast away the existing mind. Second, you had to find a way to insert a new mind into that resulting mind. We didn't get too far on number 2, but he had a lot of work on number 1. We don't know how many people died, but a number did. Many lives were permanently destroyed. What the fuck? Like, they had no idea how to even mind control them. They only just destroyed people's cognitive abilities and just their mental as a whole. And they did it with a lot of people. And let me remind you, this was during the 1950s into 1960s, admittedly. But deinstitutionalization, which is basically like shortening like time in like clinics and hospitals so that people could see their families, that was in the 1960s. If you were depressed severely in like the 1950s, you were sent to a clinic or a hospital. If you were unlucky enough to be in any of these hospitals, there is a chance that you could have like been tested on. That's fucking horrifying. Imagine just going in to like a clinic or a hospital just because you're sad and you have no choice over the matter, decides to just come in, take you, and just inject a shit ton of LSD in you. Not only that, but electroshock therapy, because that was everywhere in the 1900s. Now, where did he get the sloppy? Where did he get the long sloppy dictatorship? I'll tell you, the fucking CIA. $240,000 of LSD. $240,000 in that time period. Because that was in 1950s to 1960s. I don't even know how much that is with inflation now. That's probably millions of dollars used to buy LSD for this guy to test and kill people. This guy had a license to torture people, and the CIA gave him LSD. They just straight up provided for him. Now, do you get the Heisenberg thing? Yeah, $240,000 of LSD is fucking insane. Thinking about it, like, if you really think about it, for a very long time, which is what I've been doing, it really starts to fuck with you, because it's like, this happened to real people. It's just so fucked. And I'm not really a person who feels many emotions or strong emotions. This is horrible. Oh, I forgot to mention, it was unsupervised. They just didn't watch him at all. They just trusted him, and he tortured and killed a lot of people. Thankfully, though, Nixon somehow managed to do something good while he was elected as president, and he removed both of them from the project. And you want to hear some shit? He tried destroying all of the fucking evidence after he was about to get, like, released from the CIA. But since this video is here, and it is Yeah, since this video's up, you already know that not all of it was destroyed, thank God. Some of them were found in different depots instead of just CIA headquarters. So there are documents of this still out there. I'm not sure if it's for public eye, but I went through government-affiliated websites to find all this information. So hopefully I get a freebie. But as the article stated, when he did destroy all of the information and documents about this experiment, he was largely successful. A lot of the documents were destroyed, a lot of them were burnt, just shredded, and there's a few out there, but he was largely successful, and I don't think he faced any penalties whatsoever for doing any of this. And that is so fucked up to me. It's so fucked up that, like, you could do all of this. You could have ruined so many people's lives, and you could just walk out scot-free. I don't know, like, I didn't do any research on how he died, but in the article, it didn't mention anything about him dying. And it really fucks with me that you can just get away with this. Like, that's fucked. That's super fucked. Anyways, that's gonna be the end of the video. I wanted to make a short quickie on this one. I think most of my conspiracy theory videos are gonna be short quickies, some puns here and there, just something small, digestible, and enjoyable. So if you liked it, leave a like, and hopefully this theory video gets a little bit of traction, because I know like some of the other videos have gotten like 70, 100 views, like 70, 90, 100 views, and I'm super thankful for the fact that you guys even watch my own videos, because I started off this channel basically just doing compilation videos, and all of a sudden it's like I'm making videos, and they're low quality. Yeah, they are low quality, but it's fun. I enjoy it. So thank you guys for watching, and don't get abducted by the CIA.